Foreign Language Skills, Module 3. 3.1.
I think writing is the most difficult skill in English. I'm not sure why. Some students are really good at speaking, but their writing is terrible. Why can't they just pretend they're speaking, but write it all down? You certainly have more time to think when you write. I think writing has got easier in recent years. Computers and the internet have helped us. Although I think many teachers would say technology is not a help. But it's true, we have spell checkers when we type. They even warn us if we've made a mistake with grammar. There is also translation software, but that can produce gobbledygook. And then there are new places to write. With mobile phones and sites like Twitter, you don't have a lot of space to write.
Module 3. 3.2.
I'm terrible at spelling. It's so confusing. I really wish someone would change every word in English to make the spelling logical. I don't know how English people can spell. My teacher says many English people can't spell. English spelling is difficult even for native speakers. My teacher said she is now confused between British and American spelling. She forgets which is right. I'm not sure whether it matters. If one of the spellings is right, that's good enough. I hate having spelling tests at school. I never get full marks. I know spelling is important because one wrong letter can change the meaning of the word. I wish someone would create a good system for us. We need a better way of learning how to spell.
Module 3. 3.3.
Email certainly keeps me busy. I never used to write as many letters as I do now. In the good old days before computers, we wrote real letters with paper and envelopes. I wrote 1 or 2 letters a week. But now with email, my inbox is never empty. There's always someone mailing me. I would like just one day where I'm free of email. The sad thing is, very few mails I get are interesting. I get loads of spam, junk mail trying to sell me things I don't want. I also get lots of mail from people asking me to do stuff. Do this, do that, reply ASAP. It's too much sometimes. The one good thing about email is that you can get things done quickly. I can email a company in another country and they can mail me back in 2 minutes.
Module 3. 3.4.
Do you like doing writing activities in class? I think they're quite interesting. It's not really like writing. The way we write in my language is different from English. The sentence and paragraph structures are different. My teacher gives us fun activities so we can do the writing a bit at a time. Sometimes we brainstorm and write. Sometimes we speed write for 10 minutes. One of my favorite activities is writing in pairs. We have to agree on what to write. We even have to agree on the spelling and punctuation. That makes us think about the best way. I think this is very good for me. I also like doing online writing activities. It's good to help me practice typing. I need more writing activities.
Module 3. 3.5.
The world-renowned Cambridge University is considering abolishing handwritten exams after 800 years. University officials may ask students to type their exam answers on a computer rather than use a pen. The move follows complaints from examination markers who say they are finding test papers increasingly illegible due to poor handwriting. Academics say today's students primarily use laptops in lectures and tutorials instead of pens. Students are losing the ability to write by hand. One academic said asking students to handwrite exams actually causes them physical difficulties. The muscles in their hand are not used to writing extensively for prolonged periods of 2 to 3 hours. A Cambridge University lecturer, Dr. Sarah Pearsall, told Britain's Daily Telegraph newspaper that handwriting was becoming a lost art. She said, 20 years ago, students routinely wrote by hand several hours a day, but now they write virtually nothing by hand, except exams. She added, "We have been concerned for years about the declining handwriting problem. There has definitely been a downward trend. It is difficult for both the students and the examiners, as it is harder and harder to read these exam scripts." Dr. Pearsall said some students' handwriting is so illegible that they had to return to the university over the summer to read their answers out loud to examiners who could not read their writing.